Brothers and sisters of the light, welcome to episode 7. It is me, Fred again. Not the DJ, but the guy who's killing all the undead. Fred the Purifier, we shall call me. In the last episode, we got a bunch of new recruits for our guild, both on NA and EU. We did our very first quest, which was pretty exciting. We helped the new recruits get started with punching undead in Tearsfall Glade. We killed Stitches, and we gave Grandpa his ceremonial sword. And then we did what we did best, killed a bunch of undead. Which is exactly where we start this episode, as we continue purifying Ravenhill. Just to recap, this is where we are, and we are level 28 at this point. It used to take us around an hour or an hour and a half to get a level, but we're getting near a time where it takes almost 3 and 4 hours per level. So yeah, it's a lot of undeads killed so far. Lady Redeemer is pretty high level, and the last thing she told me was that it took her now 9 hours per level. So we're really in for a treat. But it is absolutely no matter, as I am fully committed to this series, as I have always been. And to prove my point, here's a photo of my current setup as I am currently on vacation. I brought my mic with me. I bought an SSD to travel with the footage. So I'm a proper YouTuber at this point, huh? Just before we hit level 29, we get a bit of corruption from the filthy undead, I think, as we disconnect from the server. But put your faith in the light and all is possible. We reconnect and we finally get to that juicy level 29. We grab our talent and we do what we do best. In our last episode, we did quite a bit of role-playing with the community, which I absolutely loved, and I thought it was a fun addition. But it also meant there was not as many metal montages, which I got some pretty fair feedback on. But fear not, brothers and sisters, our goal holds true. This challenge is just me punching the filth out of the undead, and that has not and will never change. During the streams, I had a little bit of a rant about the difficulty with not buying food and water for these leveling sessions, but that is weakness talking. The light will guide us all the way, and the light will provide us with all of the resources that we need for our challenge. In the guild, the vast majority is doing a bit of a guild self-found, also because the server is basically just us. So that means all recipes, trade goods and so on are all traded within the guild. Excluding me, of course. I am surrounded by friends, but I am alone in my pilgrimage. With that said, at the moment we have more than 300 people on the Discord, 250 in EU, and 60 people on the NA server. So if you haven't joined the challenge yet, you are more than welcome. Now we are going to do our second quest of the series, as we are allowed to do quests that only involve killing the undead. So now we are looking to kill 20 Plague Weavers. I have done this quest a lot of times in my Warcraft playing days. And I always just kind of circle the house where Morbid fell is inside. And I just assumed that the spawn rates were horrible. But this time around I learned that the Plague Weavers are actually plentiful. You just have to go in the catacombs underneath. As we search the lands, we spot Brother Holyhole doing his own cleansing. Hail, brother! Light bless you. You too, brother! As we make our way to the catacombs, we get a bit of an upgrade finally. And it turns out to be a bit of a mankini, which is pretty sexy, I would say. In our sexy new mankini, we make our way through the catacombs, making sure we clear it room by room, and we get another reward for our efforts, a battle axe, which we unfortunately cannot use for now. And besides that, I'm not a big fan of yielding a battle axe instead of a mace as a paladin, but we do what we must to stop the filth. Someone in the last episode had commented that him and his friends like to take a shot every time I say filth in my video, so just for you guys, filth, filthy filth, filthy undead, filthy slaying, filthy scourge. And another person had joined the stream saying that he liked to quote my videos for his spouse. And honestly, I'm not sure what quote you would use to your spouse. I mean, if your spouse is undead, or filthy undead, maybe? But also, to be fair, my girlfriend did say light guide you as I turned on my stream the other day, which was kinda strange, but I guess that's my life now. In the catacombs, we spot one of Morbenfeld's commanders, a rare creature by the name of Lord Malathrom. This is an extremely rare mob that I have never killed in my years of playing. He's pretty unique for Classic, as he spawns two little ads named Sludge and Sloth. They both apply a debuff when they hit you, and he keeps spawning them even after you kill them. I couldn't really find any lore about him, but if you guys know, please enlighten me. I would love to know the story behind this guy, if there even is any. He also has a chance of dropping a pretty unique item. Spike Collar is a one-time use item that summons a fell hunter to fight beside you for 1 hour. We will force this foul creature to help us purify the lands.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
Nice.
Here's a sentence I never thought I would say before, but with the help of our demon, we have completed our quest. We grind out a few more mobs so that we can ding level 30 by turning in a quest. A rare opportunity that we will not have a lot in this challenge. Brother Stonehammer! Get him! With the catacombs purified, and most of our gear broken, we head back to Westfall to sell all of the items that we have found along the way, and here's a little overview of that. We have a lot of silk cloth in our bags because I didn't realize that we could train the silk bandages without having to buy the book, so it took me a while to realize that until someone on stream made me aware of that. We fly back to Darkshire to turn in our quest that is going to reward us a level 10 slot bag as well, which is much needed. We finally, hours and hours later, reached level 30. It took us 3,588 undead killed to get to this level. We head back to Stormwind to train our class abilities and, of course, enjoy the music. It's pretty hard beating returning home. We train our class abilities before we will head out again. We're not quite done in Duskwood, but before we head there we will go back to Northshire Valley and greet the latest new recruits. Are you here to join the crusade?
Hail, brother, in the light. My life for the light.
Go get him! The filth. Thank you. Welcome, brother. Best of luck, brother. With our new recruitment complete, we will head to Ironforge to train our axe. "20 years later, and I still never get tired of entering Stormwind. We train our axe skill, and then we have to get rid of our mace for now. As much as I like maces, there is also something satisfying about axing the undead in half. As we exit the tram, we see a naked level 1 paladin, which usually means he's part of the crusade. On your way to Tirisfal? Yes, sir. Good luck, brother. Light guide you. Thanks you. It is so funny to me that even just making the trip to Ironforge to train my weapon skill, I will meet people on their way naked to punch undead in Tirisfal. It's mind-blowing still. New spells and a new mighty weapon, it is time to kill more undead. My lord, may I ask for your blessing before I begin my journey to Tirisfal? Arise, champion of Grand Crusade. Go punch the undead. Close call, my brother. But never with the light. And that brings a conclusion to part 7 of our Undead Only challenge. Like I said, I am currently on vacation with my better half. We are enjoying the beaches in a little summer house, and right now she gets a bit of a shock every time I suddenly yell, "Go punch the undead!" as I am recording. But I really love making these videos. I am having a blast still, and I hope you guys liked part 7, and I will see you all very soon for some more undead kicking ass. Have a great summer, everyone.